everybody. Greetings from Virginia, where we are starting to see signs of spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. So happy spring to those of you in the North. Happy start of fall to those of you in the South. Two of my favorite seasons. So it's always nice to see this season start to change. Our time has changed here in the United States as well, back to Eastern Daylight Time. So that's confusing for the next couple of weeks while everybody has a different time zone. I wanted to just update you on a few things that are going on here at ASIS. As always, the staff is hard at work and available to you. If you have any questions, thoughts, or concerns, please share them with us. As I think you know, our staff has expanded by one with the addition of Kimberly Granados, who joined us in January, just after the holidays, and she is the Deputy Executive Director of ASIS and has really hit the ground running, doing all sorts of outstanding work, taking over some of the responsibilities that have been on my plate and some things that have not gotten done for lack of staff resources. So we're really happy to have Kimberly with us. Things coming up. The most immediate thing is the mid-year conference that takes place April. Really, it starts on the 10th of April through the 13th, or maybe it's the 11th through the 14th. Now I'm questioning myself. It's set up in 3 different time zones, so it overlaps a few days, and it is given 8 hours in each of the 3 major regions, which are North America. Well, the Americas, North and South, Europe and Africa, and Asia Pacific. And so the conference should have at least some content that is accessible to everybody in our membership in their real time. And then, of course, as a virtual meeting, it is going to be recorded, and all of that content will be available in very quick turnaround on demand to any member that's registered for the conference. So even if you can't attend all of it or even any of it in real time, we hope that you will register for and attend the mid-year conference. One of the reasons it's really important that members attend this conference is that this is our opportunity to test the level of interest of our members, real level of interest in virtual meeting opportunities. You've told us again and again when we tell you that annual meeting is going to be face-to-face, you have told us that you need more virtual opportunities to present and to attend meetings. And so the mid-year conference was developed to address this need. But we are seeing very low registration for it. And so if we're in a situation where we're putting significant staff resources and volunteer resources into putting on a meeting, a virtual meeting that has been requested by the members, and then the members don't actually attend the meeting, we can't justify investing those resources again next year. So we're really looking for about 10% of the membership to attend the meeting. Right now, about 5% is registered. So this is a plea from me to you to support your association, support your interest in online offerings so that we can continue to justify doing these types of events, not only now, but in the future. So please do jump online, register for the meeting. It's 24 hours of content. That's the same amount of content you would get in an annual meeting. It's spread out over 3 days. So again, it's all available virtually. If you can't attend live during a session, you can attend on demand later. So please do take the opportunity to register for that soon. Awards are coming due. The deadline for awards is March 31st. So please make sure that if you have a colleague that you want to nominate for award, please get in touch with us or submit an award right away. We want to make sure that anyone that is interested in submitting an award has the opportunity to do that. It's quite easy to do on our website. If you have any questions about awards, eligibility, and anything else, get in touch with either myself or Kim Granados, and we'll get those questions answered for you. But the process is exactly the same as it's been the last couple of years. So go ahead and check out the online forms and get those in as soon as you can, please. The next item of note is the annual meeting content deadline, which is April 18th. So papers, panels, and workshops are all due by April 18th. So please get working on those submissions. As I think everybody knows, the meeting will be in London at the end of November, end of October, beginning of November. We apologize that once again, we are meeting over Halloween. We tried to avoid it this year, but our program leadership was unable to make it to the subsequent weekend, so we had no choice but to take this weekend again. Next year's meeting will not be over Halloween, we assure you, in 24. But the venue in London is fabulous. The hotel is in Hammersmith. It's easy access from Heathrow, really close into the city. And so I really think that anybody that would like an opportunity to present at a global meeting on a world stage, this is your chance to do that. So please do consider submitting a paper, panel, poster, or something else to the annual meeting. And we will start looking at those on the 18th of April. The last piece of news is, as I think everybody knows, we have now moved to a renewal cycle for all memberships of July 1st. So everybody's dues are due to renew on July 1st, unless you have a 2-year membership, in which case you've heard from me already about this. Your dues renewal invoice will arrive to you around about the beginning of May. You can pay it then. You can pay it anytime up until the 1st of July. We will, if you are not set up to auto pay your dues, you'll receive an invoice from us. The invoice will include a hyperlink to the payment platform where you can go online and pay. If you're in a country where it's difficult to make payments internationally, reach out to us. We'll help you figure out a way to make a payment, whether it's through Western Union or PayPal or some other methodology. We'll help figure that out. I think everybody that's a tier 2 member is now aware that tier 2 membership is free for 2 years, but after the first 2 years, we do need to invoice tier 2 members that have been members for more than 2 years. So that process will begin also in July. Well, in May, tier 2 members that have been members for 2 years will start receiving invoices. We recognize that it's challenging to often send money from tier 2 countries to the United States. So again, please reach out to us. If you are looking for another way to pay your dues, we can help you figure that out. So please don't hesitate to just email membership@asis.org and we'll help figure that out for you. But please do be aware that dues will renew on July 1st. If you're set up for auto payment of your dues renewal, please go online and check and make sure that your credit card is current and that you anticipate that it's going to be charged. We will let you know if you're set up for auto renewal and your credit card is expired. You'll see elsewhere in this Inside ASIS that we have also announced a dues increase. I think you will all agree with me that we have done a lot of work in the last few years since the development of our most recent strategic plan to increase the value of your membership in ASIS. We have multiple new meetings, multiple new publications, multiple new programs and services, all of which have been rolled out in the last couple of years. And that has required an investment of both human and financial resources that the board has supported through use of our reserve funds. However, in order to sustain these increased expenses ongoing and to accommodate a pretty significant inflation rate in the last couple of years, it is now time for us to enact a modest dues increase. And we really do feel it's a modest increase. We're not concerned that that we're out of line with other associations of our size and scope and other associations in the profession. So we hope you will agree with us that you're certainly receiving far more value for your dues dollar than you did 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and that the dues increase is worthwhile and that you will continue to find value in ASIS membership. So that is all the news that I have for you today. Please, as always, feel free to reach out to anybody on the ASIS staff to share your thoughts, questions, concerns, compliments, anything you would like to share.